very proud to be a part of the awareness and support that the MAC is bringing to the forefront for the ALS research. It's a terribly debilitating disease, as many of us know, and what Pete Frates has been able to do, and to raise awareness, and the Ice Bucket Challenge that happened over the last few years that many people have participated in. It's really affected the game of baseball. A lot within the game have known a lot of professional athletes that have been afflicted with this disease. Very difficult to see people have to go through that, and it's just a really trying situation for those that have to deal with the ALS. So anything we can do, anything we can support financially, awareness to those that suffer with it, and of course anything towards research that would be very helpful. We're again very proud to be a part of it, Eastern Michigan University, the baseball program, and along with the MAC to help raise this here in the next week or two, and very just appreciative to be asked and honored to be a part of that awareness and that support.
You know, people talk about athletes being role models, and some people shrug that off, which I don't quite understand, because you're in the media, good, bad, or indifferent. And with that, you have a platform, good, bad, or indifferent. And so you can choose to have a negative story or a positive story. And I think in the majority of people would much rather choose a positive story. And therefore, latching on to causes like this, or fights against cancer, or be it mentoring, big brothers, big sisters, anything that we can do to bring positive attention to a cause that can aid in either finding a cure or helping somebody is a win-win for everybody. And you know, these people who get afflicted with this ALS, it's a very, very bad disease. I mean, it's debilitating, and it chokes the life out of you. And we need to find a cure for it. And so when it was brought to our attention that we could be a part of something like this, we gladly accept it.
Yeah, this is a testament to the character of all the coaches in this league. And, you know, once I found out that we were doing, I should say that Pete was doing the ALS weekend and band together to fight ALS, which is the last weekend in college baseball. You know, I jumped on board and contacted all the coaches in this league, and you know, those guys couldn't get back to me fast enough saying, hey, yeah, we're in, we're going to do this. And you know, the MAC's been fantastic with their support. So anything we can do to help Pete and to help bring awareness to this terrible disease, and you know, we're going to do it. So we love you, Pete.
Obviously a disease that affects a lot of people, and we're happy to support it. And it's great to see the college baseball community come together and unite to support this, and we're happy to be a part of it.
Well, ALS is a unique disease, and from my experiences, what I've learned is that you get diagnosed over and over and over again. And if they can't figure out what it is, then it's diagnosed as ALS, and it's a very slow deterioration of the muscles. Muscle capacity becomes limited, lung usage becomes limited to where you're basically restricted to wheelchair usage, as my friend Brian was. But like Pete Frates and my friend Brian Schneerstein, who was a very good college athlete himself, it was amazing the life lessons that can be learned in a bad situation. And I think that ALS, from a Latin phrase, ex malum ex bonum, from something bad comes something good, that Brian Schneerstein demonstrated this love of life and a positive attitude, and he became infectious to the people that were around him that were not suffering from this disease. So in memory of Brian, that's what I remember of him the most, was somebody that maintained a positive attitude in the face of very, very difficult circumstances.
Obviously, it was, you know, named many, many years ago after Lou Gehrig, who was a former baseball player. And it all hits us differently at different times, you know, and everything could be sailing along fine, and all of a sudden you hear somebody's got ALS, and then in a short period of time, as we talk about life, that person, you see them become disabilitated in many ways, and then ultimately passing away. And that's happened here, you know, with Doug's family personally, and I know he spoke passionately about that, and I know some of my players spoke about friends they have that, have had parents with ALS or being treated for ALS, and then when they get back and see them, how much of a change it's been. So from my heart to your heart, do everything you can to show some support for ALS. Any little bit that you can give to a cause, and this is a good one, please do so. And as always, may God bless.